of the security challenges that companies face. Another important problem is that even if you use some traditional security tools, it doesn't mean that you are absolutely secure, because every tool, even if it's EDR or endpoint protection or anything else, it has some coverage gaps, it has some blind spots. For example, if we talk about EDR, we can't protect every endpoint with EDR. So we can have some unmanaged devices, IoT devices, and so on that can remain uncovered by EDR. So the best idea is to combine different security solutions so that they complement each other and strengthen each other. But it's also important to remember that even if you use some solutions, you probably still have some gray areas. And the third point is that there is no clear network perimeter anymore. So many companies use remote devices. They have remote users, some outsourcers, they use cloud infrastructures. And all these factors help to they provoke the dissolution of the network perimeter, and as a result, threats can come from anywhere, and any threat can become can have a really security impact on your infrastructure. So how Kaspersky anti-targeted attack can help you to combat these cyber threats and mitigate these risks? So I'm passing the word to Alexander. He will tell you more about it.
Thank you, Anastasia. Can you see my screen now?
Yes,
we can see.
Okay, perfect. Let me switch it back. So let's speak about how KATA can help customers protect and grow their businesses, and how you, as our partners, can build long-term relationship with customers with this particular product. So just briefly, KATA is a comprehensive security solution that protects against targeted attacks, combining multiple layers of defense, including endpoint, web, network, and sandboxing. And KATA NDR extends KATA's capability by monitoring network traffic for suspicious activities, detecting lateral movement, and identifying internal threats. It offers deeper visibility in the network to detect and respond to sophisticated attacks within the network. It also can be combined with our endpoint detection response expert solution. So high-level diagram of the solution. So KATA consists of three main components. So it's network sensor, central node, and sandbox. KATA analyzes threats with multiple technologies. It's intrusion detection system, it's YARA, antivirus engine, sandboxing technology, and of course our Kaspersky security network that checks URLs, hashes, and files reputation against our global threat intelligence. KATA is designed to integrate seamlessly into our customers' infrastructures, getting data from multiple sources. First is network traffic. We get traffic copy over span, rspan, or erspan. It's email traffic. KATA can process SMTP and POP3 traffic, scanning attachments, URLs, and embedded objects in emails for threats. And also, KATA receives and inspects files and links through ICAP integration with external systems such as next-generation firewalls, web proxies, and so on and so forth. Also, KATA is natively integrated with our endpoint protection, Kaspersky endpoint security, our email gateway, web gateway, our upcoming Kaspersky next generation firewall, and managed detection and response service, allowing seamless threat declaration across different layers. As I said, we can reveal threats on endpoint level, email, web, and of course, network. It also can be integrated with third-party solutions or I would say applications over API, such as CRM systems, HR portals. So they can like send files for sandbox for dynamic analysis in sandbox, preventing threats from so when users upload files to these portals. It also can be integrated with our CM system, Kuma, or our upcoming XDR platform. And also, KATA can trigger security responses through also API integration, automating actions across firewalls, I would say any network equipment and other solutions. So why this actually matters? With this, I would say integrations, KATA becomes a central security layer for advanced threat protection. It enhances your or customer existing tools such as endpoint protection, email gateways, web gateways, and so on and so forth. Actually, we can say that KATA becomes an internal threat intelligence platform that automatically share threat data, actually verdicts, with all connected systems detecting threats on different layers, as we already discussed. So when we talk about KATA, we talk about network protection and defense against targeted attacks. And you can see it on the top left block of this scheme. It's part our ecosystem and our leadership XDR platform. As you know, we are building our leading XDR. And as you know, by the way, the goal of any XDR is simple. First, to make a job of security officer easier and boost the overall security of the business of the company. Even as we know, the infrastructures or networks and threats keep getting more and more complex. So to create a truly powerful XDR, we need data from endpoint level, from cloud, from any other layers. We need to enrich them. We need correlation, machine learning, and so on and so forth. But that's not enough. We also need deep network visibility, and we already have that in our KATA. But we want to go further because as Anastasia mentioned, the perimeter is gone. Threats can come from anywhere inside the network. That's why we need deep traffic analysis and tools that helps us to, I would say, to answer the question, what's really happening inside our network. That's why we are strengthening our presence in NDR market, and now we are moving fast, and we have the technology to make it happen. So let's quickly review the difference between the core KATA you're familiar with the new KATA network detection and response in simple terms. So KATA is, from the very beginning, focuses on analyzing north-south traffic with simultaneous sandbox inspection, which means traffic coming in and out of your network. So, as you know, most of the time KATA is installed to monitor internet traffic. And now with network detection response, it takes things further. It expands KATA's ability to detect threats inside the network, that's east-west traffic moving inside our network. What makes network detection and response stronger is network sandbox. It inspects suspicious objects in isolation, and helps us to reveal hidden threats. And this, I would say, combination between network visibility and sandboxing helps to detect what traditional security solutions might miss. So this introduction of NDR functionality allows us to make KATA a solution with flexible choice for our customers. What it means for you? It means that depending on the customer maturity level or their requirements, now you can offer 3 layers of anti-APT protection, 3, I would say, license tiers, providing them from essential to enhanced network detection and response functionality. So the first one is just KATA with network sandbox. It's essential NDR, which already have some I would say basic NDR features in place. Then the second one is KATA NDR enhanced, a new license tier that adds new functionalities to our existing KATA, where we enhance network protection. And KATA Ultra, the combination of network detection response and endpoint detection response. So we are delivering, I would say, our native XDR with unified user interface. So when you speak with your customers about network detection response, you can get a question. So what makes KATA NDR? What makes Kaspersky different from other solutions on the market? And so let's consider these, I would say, differentiators from top to bottom. So the first one is our expertise. We have years of experience in cybersecurity and AI, and our teams constantly improve threat detection, false positive level, using advanced AI and machine learning, and everything is available from our Kaspersky security network and in our threat intelligence portal. The second and third bullets, we have one platform, 3 products. With KATA, we are delivering endpoint protection, network visibility, web traffic security, and of course, dynamic sandbox analysis in, I would say, one place in one user interface. Next one is KATA NDR is only solution that gathers or gets detailed network data from our Kaspersky endpoint security. So we have integration between KATA and our endpoint agents that provides, that allows us to get deeper visibility in those, I would say, network segments where we can't simply get traffic copy or any other network statistics. Just cheap way to get visibility into some gray areas, gray network segments in customers' networks. Another one is KATA works natively with our email gateway, KSMG, and our web gateway, KWTS, and of course, as I mentioned, Kaspersky endpoint security and threat intelligence portal. Risk and anomalies. KATA can quickly identify some suspicious activities and unusual behaviors, helping security teams to detect threats earlier. And the final one, responses. We can respond easily with any other systems through our API connectors. Now, let's quickly go over what was done last year and what's is planned for this year. So the first one is release 7.0. This version was released in November last year. It was a, I would say, big release. The main focus here on 2 things. The first is sandbox improvements, such as operating system let me even show you operating system customization and of course integration with Kaspersky endpoint security. This is really important because now if you have customers who has or who's using Kaspersky endpoint security or for business or next product line, now you can offer KATA network sandbox and provide high level of protection against sophisticated or targeted attacks. And the second one is a new and anticipated NDR capabilities that can be activated by new license. Features like network session table, inventory module, network map, raw packet storing, and also integration again with our endpoint agent, where Kaspersky endpoint security acts as a network sensor, exporting network telemetry right from the endpoint to KATA. Going further, we've got two major releases coming this year, and both bring important improvements for our customers. The first one that will be released next year, 7.1. And our focus here is making the system more efficient and easier to use. So first one is IDS exclusions management of IDS exclusions. The next one is more stable ICAP integration in blocking mode for customers who want to enhance their existing solutions, who want to integrate KATA with their firewalls, let's say proxies and other security systems that support ICAP integration. And really important, and we will be talking about this on the next slide, we're going to make hardware requirements of this version, I would say, lighter and reduce its resource consumption. And we will speak about this on the next slide. Also, the next one is KATA 8.0, which is going to be released at the end of this year. So first, we are going to support a single sign-on in our upcoming open single management platform that will combine all our B2B products. So we are going to ensure smooth integration with this particular platform as endpoint detection response, our another product, moves to OSMP at the end of this year. Also, a better managed detection response integration, so NDR analyst can now request additional data directly from KATA alerts for deeper investigation. Also, automatic file submission from Kaspersky endpoint security to KATA sandbox, so it's easier for existing case customers to get advanced protection. And improved sandbox alert card, so it's clearer visibility into threats. So we're also making significant improvements to the integration between KATA and Kaspersky Secure Mail Gateway to provide better email protection. So you will be able to help your customers create a new process in their companies and their infrastructure for scanning, I would say, all password protected archives moving through emails that were previously left almost completely unchecked. And what's new in NDR part is, so the first, we're going to introduce new API connectors. We will be able to natively respond within Checkpoint next generation firewall, shadow IT and BYOD detection, finds unknown devices on the network and some particular shadow IT services that should be blocked or restricted in the infrastructure. We will be able to detect passwords and in plain text transmitted in unencrypted traffic and show it to security analyst. We will extract file hashes, URLs, and other key details and use them in threat hunting. And also anomalies, behavior detection. KATA will identify suspicious activities in key protocols like Kerberos, RPC, DNS, SMB, and much more. Oops, sorry. Let me switch it back to the full screen. And also KATA sizing, as you know, and as you know on previous slides and roadmaps, we continuously improve data each update, which all affect hardware requirements. For instance, KATA 6.0, we are to support the system support 10 per second, which was a big jump from 40 bits per second. And in KATA 6.0, we introduced network response functionality. This everything like help to performance. We add new important features. However, this also led to increased insight requirements. We've been working on improving consumption through architectural updates in 7.1 and make it use few hardware resources. And here is the result on this for different components for central node, for KATA and KATA center. It's like numbers that make the product more competitive, and the requirement for hardware has been reduced for node and for sensor. So now our the customers who are using, let's say, 5.1, 6.0, 6.1 can be smoothly upgraded to 7.1 without necessity to upgrade hardware. And about sales nodes, we all want to build long-term relationship with our customers, right? So now talk about how we can do it with Kaspersky. So we can start with basic protection and gradually move to more advanced solutions. So the first step is like essential protection. Customer often start with products like our endpoint protection, Kaspersky endpoint security, our NDR, probably our email gateway, web gateway, and these solutions provide essential protection from all these levels. But this is just the first step. We can provide even more. So we can, with current KATA can be integrated with all these solutions, with all these essential solutions. Now, as I mentioned, we can integrate KATA with our endpoint protection. This means that you can enhance the security level of Kaspersky endpoint security of your customers, and you can complement these existing solutions with Network Sandbox. So once KATA is installed, you can offer further improvements by adding EDR, endpoint detection response, for advanced endpoint protection. This allows customers to have more control and visibility on the network level. Then you can introduce network detection response, which increase visibility on network level, and also, of course, response capabilities. That's what's even like better, that both EDR, NDR, and KATA Network Sandbox share a single interface, making it easier to manage everything from one graphical interface. And also, if customers need even more insights into threats in their network, we can complement the system with the threat intelligence portal. This will provide detailed information on threats and help customers stay, I would say, ahead of potential risk. So as we can see, such integrations are a great opportunity to increase deal sizes at every step. Starting from essential solutions, you can gradually offer advanced product, creating so-called long-term relationship, ensure steady growth of your business and the business of our customers. So now I'll pass the word to Anastasia, who will tell you more about sales scenarios.
Okay, thank you, Alexander. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so now let's speak about how to sell KATA. And first of all, I'd like to tell you about the target audience of KATA, so which companies can be interested in NDR solutions like KATA. So speaking about industries, we can say that KATA is the industry agnostic solution, but it's particularly relevant for financial companies, for government organizations, for public sector, telco and IT companies, critical infrastructures, industrial companies, and so on. So all the companies that are in danger and have higher risks. About the decision makers, so usually the decision makers in these industries are chief information security officers, chief information officers, top management, head of SOC, and etc. And also you can see a list of positions that can be specifiers in this case. And also, I'd like to highlight the three main segments of companies that potentially can be your customers. First of all, it's large enterprise companies with more than 1,000 employees, the companies that can have complex infrastructures, that have their own security team, mature security teams, or maybe even their own SOC. Also, it can be mid-sized organizations that are concerned about regulatory and privacy issues, compliance, data sharing, and etc. And the third point is MSSPs that plan to deliver high-quality services to their customers to protect them against complex cyber threats. And now let's move on to the main sales scenarios. Here, I'd like to speak about the upsell and cross-sell scenarios for the customers that are already existing Kaspersky customers. Well, there are plenty of these scenarios, but I'll try to focus on the most popular and the most important. So the first one is about customers that already use KATA. So as Alexander said, since the last licensing update, we have 3 tiers in KATA. It's KATA NDR Enhanced, and KATA Ultra. And for those customers that already use the basic, the essential tier KATA, we can offer them to upgrade to the next tier, to KATA NDR Enhanced. And also we can offer them the additional endpoint protection by adding our EDR solution, Kaspersky EDR Expert. As a result, this customer will move to the KATA Ultra, which is the final tier that combines EDR and NDR. Okay, moving to the next scenario is it's about the customers that already use Kaspersky endpoint protection solutions. So in this case, we can offer them to additionally buy KATA NDR that will enhance the network visibility, and it will provide more more information and more data. And also, it can be a strong argument that our Kaspersky EPP solutions and KATA can be seamlessly integrated. So it means that in this case, EPP will work as a network sensor, and it will provide network telemetry directly from endpoints to KATA. So it will provide the customer more information and more network visibility. So I think for some of the customers, it might be important, and it can be a good argument. The third scenario is that you can offer KATA to the customers that already use our EDR solution, Kaspersky EDR Expert. So there are many companies that use EDR, but they don't use NDR yet. And as I said previously, EDR is not always enough. It has some coverage gaps. And a really good strategy is to combine it with NDR to get a full-fledged anti-APT protection. So to get this protection, to get this full defense, we can provide the customer with our KATA or KATA NDR Enhanced, and as a result get KATA Ultra, for example. The fourth scenario is, and the last one, is about the customers that already use our Kaspersky Security for Mail Server solutions. Well, it's our email security tool that, well, for the customer, it's really nice if he has the mail gateway, but unfortunately, it's not enough. And by adding KATA, the customer can enhance his protection against all the email-borne threats and to get full advanced protection for the whole email infrastructure. So yes, it's a really powerful combination that you can also offer to your customers. Okay, and now I'd like to speak a bit about the NDR market trends and market situation. Here on the slide, you can see the hype cycle by Gartner, which is a really popular model. Here you can see many traditional solutions and non-traditional solutions that are located on different stages of development. If we see the end of this curve, we can find here endpoint detection and response and CM. Well, these solutions are located on the plateau of productivity stage. It means that these solutions are considered as essential, as basic tools, so there is no need to convince customers to buy it because everyone understands that what is it and how it works. But if we try to find the NDR solution on this curve, we can see it on the previous stage, on the slope of enlightenment stage. It's a really interesting stage, actually. On the stage, people start to become more knowledgeable about the technology. They start to understand the real value and the real potential of the technology. Their expectations become more realistic at the same time. So as a result, these companies know about the solution, but they haven't tried it yet. And as a result, many enterprises, many companies are ready to test the solution, and they are ready to fund pilots. So what it means for us, I think it's a really good opportunity to offer our customers the NDR solution, since they know about it and it will be easier to convince them, and they also understand how it works. So I think it's a good moment to offer them NDR. And when we now understand that NDR market is full of opportunities, I'd like to tell you more about why selling KATA can be beneficial for you. First of all, we have a simple and really flexible licensing. So currently we have three licensing tiers. We have different licensing bands. And as a result, you can reach a really full range of customers, not only large enterprises, but also mid-sized companies, also SMBs. And I think it can help you to reach, to extend your list of customers and to get more customers customizing our product and licensing model for them and for their needs. Also, KATA is an all-in-one product. It combines three different modules, such as Sandbox, EDR, and NDR. It means that maybe it's easier to sell the whole comprehensive platform that already includes different types of solutions than selling individual separate tools from one vendor or maybe from different vendors to a customer. Also, it's important to notice that Kaspersky is a broad spectrum vendor. It offers a really wide portfolio of products. Many of these products can be easily connected and natively connected and correlated. For the customers, it can provide a really great value, and for you, it's a clear way to upsell and cross-sell. For example, as I said when I spoke about the sales scenarios, for example, for some customers that already have endpoint protection or they have EDR, we can offer them KATA. And there are many different scenarios how we can upsell. And the last point is about the marketing materials. We have a lot of materials that are brand new and they are ready to use. I hope they can make selling the solution much easier and more convenient. And now I'd like to focus on this topic and present you this slide. So here you can find all the main marketing and technical key materials that we have regarding KATA. They are combined by topics in different categories. Also, it's important that some of the materials are available not only in English, they are translated to selected languages. But anyway, you can find all these materials on our partner portal. On partner portal, we have two different pages. So the first page and the most important page is our product page. There you can find all the information regarding the product. You can find the links to the training courses, to sales training, technical training, pre-sales training, and so on. Also, you can find there all the documents. And also now we have the second page, which is dedicated to marketing campaign. So there you can find all the materials about our marketing campaign. I'll tell you more in details about it on the next slides. And now I'd like to briefly cover all these categories of materials. So first of all, we have product marketing materials. It's like a pack of essential materials about product. It includes data sheet, product presentation, licensing guide. By the way, in the licensing guide, you can find a lot of information about KATA licensing tiers, licensing bands, how they are built, how also some examples how you can calculate which licensing tier and band will be appropriate for your customer, and so on. So please use it and feel free to download it. Also, in this category, we have what's new material, and it's updated after every product version release. And in June or in July, we expect to have our feature list. So it's a document with all the features that are important in KATA. Also, we have a pack of battle cards. It's like a technical comparison of our product with with other vendors, with the market leaders such as Trend Micro, Darktrace, Trellix, and also Sangfor. So these materials are there for your reference, so please feel free to use it, to read it, just to better understand what are the benefits of KATA and how to sell it better. Also, we have a sales training. It's a really comprehensive material that includes all the information about KATA. All you have to know, starting from the threat landscape and some customers' problems that you may address, to also some features of the product, also some selling points, sales scenarios, and so on. So everything you have to know about KATA is there. And this year we worked a lot on video content. So here you can find all these videos and the links. So I will briefly explain what is it. So the first video is a brief overview of KATA, how it works and what it does, which threats it can cover, and what are the main new features that are in the new version. You can use this video in social media or in any other sources, so as you wish. Also, this spring we conducted a webinar. It was a really interesting discussion with our colleague from threat research team, and we discussed the popular and most dangerous APT groups and TTPs that they use. And also we showed the demonstration of our threat intelligence platform, and we showed how KATA can help to detect these hidden complex threats. Sorry. I'm sorry. And also we have the last material. It's deployment video guide. It's a series of 10 videos where we describe how to deploy KATA, how to deploy different components of KATA, and we cover like the main scenarios that are quite popular. So yes, also follow the link and you can watch all the materials and share them with the customers. And as I said, we also have a new marketing campaign. The goal of this campaign was to increase the awareness of KATA and also to convince the companies to select KATA comparing with the other customers or with other competitors. Sorry. During this campaign, we created a list of materials. They are presented here on the slide. I think the most interesting material is the white paper. It's not a product-related content. It's thought leadership content that includes a lot of information about threat landscape, about how advanced persistent threats work, what are the main stages of APTs, and the main characteristics. Also, we describe there the main security tools such as EDR, NDR, and XDR. And also we discussed what are the difference between these solutions. And at the end also we explained how KATA can help enterprises to protect against complex cyber threats. So all these materials are also available on partner portal. Here's the link. It's important to notice that all these materials can be branded. You can put your logo on them in order to create co-branded marketing materials. Also for you, we created a guide. It's like a marketing campaign partner playbook. It's like a short instruction where We explained how you can use all these materials, where you can find it, how you can customize it to your customers, and so on. So I hope it will be helpful for you. So feel free to download it and also to use it. Yes, I think that's it. Thanks a lot for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anastasia and Alexander. That was really cool. And I think we also had a few questions which we have been able to answer right there in the chat. But I think there are two questions left, which I would like to ask you. The first one is, why should we buy KATA if we have next generation firewall, which has NIPS capability? What NDR gives more capability than firewall? Can any one of you go and help me answering that question, Anastasia, Alexander?
Yes, and Andreas, let me jump in. So speaking about comparison between next generation firewall with network IPS and KATA with the network and detection and response. So next generation firewall mainly, I would say, protects the perimeter layer, the traffic coming inside and outside your company. And if we speak about network detection and response, the main focus here is analyzing and control the internal traffic. It's again east-west that usually bypass the firewalls. For instance, it could be VPN connection to your organization from outside. For instance, your partners or remote workers can connect through VPN gateways, which usually, and this traffic usually goes usually not goes through firewalls, for perimeter firewalls, and you have to control everything, including this particular traffic. And also the important part of KATA NDR is network sandbox, which can help you to detect 0 days advanced threats through deep analysis of the objects in isolated environment and URLs and etc. So I hope that that's clear.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully that clarifies it. I have one suggestion which we take on, which is that we should get more learning resources on KATA as tutorials. We take that on and have a look what else we can do. Thank you very much for that. And what else have we got? KATA yeah, you want to read it?
Yes, the few more questions from a very active listener. So the question, let me just read it. We are losing to Trend Micro due to Kaspersky not support IBM server with AIX OS and Sun Solaris OS. How can we sell complete XDR, NDR, EDR without having any security for those servers with legacy operating system? So it's like a very important point. We've got such requests from the region, and at the moment we are considering some improvements in I would say network sandbox. As far as I can see, the question is about having this operating system in sandbox technology. So I think if you have if you work with some particular colleagues from Kaspersky, please tell them that it's really important, and probably they will get back to product management and to R&D, and we can consider this for improvements for the next releases we are going to have next year. Also, when Kaspersky is planning to release the DOS solution to other regions, definitely at the moment it's only available for Russia and CIS countries. I think it's out of the scope of our webinar. Anyway, if it's really important, please address this question to the pre-sales team in your region, and they will provide the feedback to product management of the DOS solution, and they will consider this for further releases. I don't know, so we don't know. It's not our expertise. We have sizing guide. Another question. We have sizing guide. What sizing guide is tool or web online help? Not exactly. I think not. I don't quite understand the question, but I think your question is about the new upcoming release 7.1, and we're going to publish the updated sizing guide for new version at the end of this week, probably next week on Monday, but it will be available in upcoming in the next few work days. Another question. I heard that XDR Optimum is launching. Will it be a beta version, and when can we get the feature list, etc.? To be honest, it's difficult to say for now. We need colleagues who are responsible for XDR platform, for XDR Optimum as well. So again, please address this question to the local pre-sales team. Tell them that it's really important. Probably you have some projects in mind where it can be useful for customers. So and we will answer them when you get back to us with the feedback.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for answering all those questions. I'm glad that we got a lot of questions, and that shows interest. If we are running out of time now, so if you have any more questions, you can still raise them, and we will be able to send you the answer back in an email. There is one more thing which I would like to ask you is, at the end of that session, there will be a couple of questions, very short questions, just 1 minute of your time. Can you please help us getting better and answer those poll questions if you like the webinar, or suggestions to improve it for the next time? Okay. So with that, I wish you a great rest of the day and a great rest of the week. Have a good one, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.